Kathy Yeager on the Twister. I think I, like everybody else, is just so fired up for Hamilton. And we have been talking about this incessantly and at thetwister.com on the Kathy Yeager page. I think a lot of reaction when I mentioned one of the main members of the cast in this phenomenal show that's airing right now. It's going on right now through August 18th at the Civic Center. She's from Oklahoma. And guess what? I've got her in my studio. Yay. Oh, my gosh. Erin, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Erin Clemons, you are playing Eliza?
Yes.
Holy mackerel. Yeah. Inspire us, those of us who would love to be in your shoes right now. How did this all come about?
Yeah, so I went to school at University of Central Oklahoma for music theater. And I graduated 2011, and then I moved to New York. And then, you know, I've been kind of doing music theater there and on tour ever since.
It seems like when I look at your bio, you've done a lot, quite a bit.
Yeah.
Talk about that experience, because you're obviously just diving into this world in New York. It's not that easy to break in. How did that happen?
Well, you know, sometimes I ask myself the same question, how it happened. But, you know, a lot of perseverance, a lot of people who help you along the way, and, you know, just always making yourself better, like any career, I guess. Yeah.
I bet your phone just blows up when people hear about shows that you're a part of or they get to come and see you. But the fact that you're here and Hamilton has made it to Oklahoma, first of all, we're all super excited. Talk about this show. Okay, if somebody has been, I don't know, say, for instance, trapped under something very large and has not been anywhere, any form of medium, and they have no clue what this show is, which so many of us are excited about, it's a taste of history, but it's done in a very different way. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so the show is obviously about Alexander Hamilton, but it's told in a very, very modern way. And I think one of the best descriptions I've heard is obviously from Lynn when he said it's the story of America then told by America now.
That's
a good
sums
way to say it up well.
This piece of history playing out on the stage, this musical embodies like music from different genres. I mean, you have hip hop, you have jazz. I mean, there's such a feeling in it. And those of us who've had the music since the show came out, and we've memorized, and we're all taking our best shot, and we're all screaming it. Even my young ones who do that thing where they listen to it, but when it comes to a word, maybe they don't normally say or get to say, they make up their own words, but they're still in it. They're in it. You can't help but to realize they're absorbing history because they are embracing this passionate music, the sound.
Right.
I mean, obviously, Lin-Manuel Miranda, hello. By the way, have you ever met Lin?
I have.
You have? What was that like?
He's awesome. I mean, he's so wonderful and intelligent and kind to us. And, he cares very much about the show still, so that's awesome.
He's still connected.
Yeah.
That's nice to have that kind of support. And this is a pretty amazing piece.
Mm-hmm. It's awesome. It's so, I kind of liken it to like the golden age of music theater when popular music was what was in musicals. And that's kind of what Lynn has done again. And I feel like that's why people embrace it so much.
Have you seen that? I mean, I'm not sure what you can see from a stage, but is there this moment where you see the audience actually singing along?
Sometimes we do. In this particular city, the audience is like so big and far back, so it's kind of hard to see.
All the way up? At the Civic Center? All the way up?
Oh, my goodness. But in some cities, you can definitely at least see people in like the first few rows singing along. That's fun.
And all ages too.
Oh yeah.
So my uncle was blessed to be the person who ran the theater for the Prime Minister in Jamaica.
Wow.
He is having his retirement here now, close to us. I'm bringing him to the show tonight. He has not shown that much interest for a lot of the shows because he's seen them all. He's been around the world. This one, he is just fired up. And I have to say, it has that kind of reach. But what if somebody's heard about the show? They want to see the show, but they're so worried that they can't get to see the show because they keep selling out. There is a period of a few shows, have you heard, that are still very easy to get tickets?
I have heard that there's a few shows, that have some tickets left. And we also have a lottery, I think, that you can enter on the Hamilton app.
Check this out. You could score for $10 with this lottery. So it's the Hamilton app that you need to download.
Yes.
And when you get that, you basically are entering to score some of these tickets, and you think you can get 2, correct?
I think so.
Yeah. That's a pretty amazing way to be able to catch this show, even if you thought you couldn't.
Yes.
And it goes on through, again, August 18th at the Civic Center, okcbroadway.com. Dear Erin, we're so excited for you. And so proud of you, too. Is your family here?
They are. My dad's in Lawton. That's where most of my family lives, yeah. Yes.
And my family's coming tonight.
Awesome.
So I will be yelling from the seats as loud as I can for you all. And I hope that it is just an amazing show. Do you have any traditions backstage before you guys come out? Pre-show?
I usually, well, a lot of the cast does a little cast circle, but sometimes I miss it because I'm late.
Well, you're probably in makeup, with a big part you have, Eliza. It's, kind of this little role you have on that show.
But I always, right before the show, I just say a little prayer to myself that I hope that we can touch at least one person tonight. That's what I like to do.
That's powerful. I love that. Congratulations again on your success. I know it will continue, and I hope that you'll stay in touch with your, friends and family here in Oklahoma. Remember us little people, shall we?
Oh, yes, of course.
Looking forward to seeing you tonight, of course, at the Civic Center. Hamilton hits the stage. Do not forget, you can still get tickets. There are still shows that have plenty of tickets available. okcbroadway.com. And don't forget to download the Hamilton app so that you can take advantage of this lottery and hopefully score a pair of $10 tickets, too. Thank you so much for stopping by our Twister studio, and have a great show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.